Wow, a 5.5-year deal, James. That is a big deal. And it is big news.
What he wanted, of course, primarily was the number one target for Manchester United. They've extensively scouted him over the past few months. Thought he fits the bill. You know, certainly over the great credentials of goal scoring, goal assisting and goal creating. All of those things lined up for a Manchester United player. Doing a deal wasn't quite so easy. Manchester United eventually negotiated what they thought was a good enough deal to get the player. So that's done and dusted. And as I say, not the solution, not the messiah. I really love a striker. I think that might prove to be too difficult a deal to do. I'm sure there will be a few names being plonked on desks. I think the difficult thing about that is trying to convince a big player to only come for 6 months and then return to a club. Those sort of players that might make a difference here at Manchester United, again, might prove equally difficult. But one move that has happened today, no great surprise there. He's kind of dropped down the pecking order when it comes. He's furnished with plenty of players there. And
Manchester United have officially completed one of the most talked about transfer moves of the summer, confirming the double signing of Mateus Fernandes and Lewis Hall, both of whom have signed 5-year contracts at Old Trafford. The £96 million agreement has now been fully finalised, bringing weeks of speculation to an end as the Red Devils secured two of Europe's most exciting young talents in a statement of intent for the future. Mateus Fernandes arrives as a highly rated midfield prospect, expected to add creativity, composure, and technical brilliance to Manchester United's engine room. The Portuguese midfielder has been identified as a key part of the club's long-term rebuild, with expectations high that he will become a central figure in the squad's evolution. Lewis Hall joins alongside him as a versatile defensive reinforcement, capable of operating at left-back and in advanced wide roles. His pace, energy, and tactical intelligence make him a valuable addition to the squad as United look to strengthen multiple areas ahead of the new season. Both players were officially unveiled at Old Trafford after successfully completing their medicals and signing all required documentation. The announcement was met with huge excitement from supporters, who see the double signing as a major step forward in the club's rebuilding project. Inside the club, there is growing optimism that Fernandes and Hall will integrate quickly into the squad. Coaching staff are already preparing tailored development plans aimed at helping both players adapt to the demands of Premier League football and United's tactical system. The transfer also highlights Manchester United's renewed strategy of investing in young, high-potential players capable of developing into long-term stars. Club officials believe this approach will provide stability and sustain success in the coming years. Fans have taken to social media in huge numbers to celebrate the announcement, with many describing the double signing as a new era moment for the club. The anticipation is now building for their first appearances in the famous red shirt during pre-season. Club insiders have also revealed that both Fernandes and Hall have already been introduced to senior members of the squad, with early impressions described as highly positive. Their attitude, professionalism, and eagerness to learn have reportedly impressed coaching staff even before stepping onto the pitch. There is also belief within Old Trafford that these additions could significantly raise competition for places, pushing existing players to elevate their performances as the club aims to return to the top of English and European football. With contracts now officially signed and sealed, Manchester United will shift focus toward preparing both players for immediate involvement in the upcoming campaign. Expectations are high, but so is excitement, as Old Trafford welcomes two of its newest stars.